Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. Where's my chat? Bet Simp, what's happening, man? Yeah, beat stream elements, man. You're fast. What's happening? What is happening? I gotta update some things here. I'm gonna be away again. When will I be away? February 8th until February 16th. Yeah. All right. There you go. Been eating sweet green every day. Man, I see that place all the time, but it looks too healthy. Asia C. Mac in the house. What's happening, Asia? I will be gone next week. Next Thursday, I'll be leaving to go somewhere. Where am I going? I'm going to Zurich, Switzerland. I got work to do. It's a work trip. So I would maybe, you know, I'm thinking like, should I stream? But then that means I'm gonna have to like carry laptop. I have to carry stream equipment. And then the time zone thing is weird because I think I'll have to stream at like 3 a.m. or something. I don't know what time actually. Make some YouTube videos. Yeah, that's actually what my plan is. Can we take a Reek off that list and add you? Yeah, for sure. That is a great idea. I was lurking in your stream the other day, BetSimp, but you're doing like actually hard problems that I don't know how to do. All right, let's do that. I don't know if I'll take Arik off. Maybe I'll just... Has Arik been streaming? I guess he hasn't, huh? I should update this. So... Man, how do I do this? I'm just going to do that. I'll put Arik down there. And I'll just change... I'll change Arik. He streamed once, like on Sunday. Well, man, I can't take him off then. I can't. Hold on. I'm gonna just add you. I haven't updated this in a long time. Alright, here we go. I think B. Becca's been streaming. I don't know... That person I haven't seen. DYDevX I haven't seen in ages. Tech Savvy Travi. I don't know if I've seen Tech Savvy Travi stream in a long time. But I'll put Tech Savvy Travi down there. Game Warden, maybe? Larry? I don't know. I haven't seen Game Warden in a while either. Alright. I'll put BetSimp. Oh, Rocco Codes. I should add you up here too, man. Rocco Codes has been streaming. What's happening, man? Alright, here we go. Rocco Codes. He showed up just in time. LeetCode. How you doing, man? What's poppin'? I'm just updating the list. Hopefully those links are good. Because I just typed them in. Let's check. BetSimp. Yep. Rocco Codes. Roger that. Everything is good. Has there been any other LeetCode streamers I should know about? I don't see any. Alright, alright. Is it time for LeetCode? El Minson, welcome to the party. How are you doing? How am I doing today? I'm doing alright, man. Work has been super busy. I don't know. You should record this and upload to YouTube. Record what, man? You mean this whole stream? I am on YouTube now. So I do like dual cast. So is this me right now? Oh, is that LeetCode? I'm not about to watch. Should I watch that LeetCode? I need to watch more YouTube. LeetCode on coding interview getting harder. Yeah, man. I mean, with all the layoffs and how much talent there is looking for jobs, they gotta up the difficulty for sure. But I haven't interviewed anywhere in a really long time. 2 years and a few months to be exact. All right. Save the videos. Yeah, I mean, I have my VODs on Twitch, but those only last, I think, 60 days. But now I'm doing it to YouTube. I think they last on YouTube forever. I hope. But I also don't want to, like, when I do actually publish a non-live stream video, hopefully it doesn't get buried in the noise of all the live stream videos. I guess that's why a lot of people separate their like live stream channel from their video, like production video channels on YouTube. I don't think I'm gonna do that, man. You have your audience. What? All right. Should check out Daily Problem. Oh, it's February 1st. Let's see. Hit us with a medium, 2966. Daily's from a recent contest. Well, I think I just started taking contests this year, so maybe I haven't done it. All right, divide array into arrays with max difference. You're given an integer array nums of size n and a positive integer k. Divide the array into one or more arrays of size 3, satisfying the following conditions. Each element of nums should be in exactly one array. The difference between any two elements in one array is less than or equal to k. Return a 2D array containing all the arrays. If it is impossible to satisfy the conditions, return an empty array, and if there are multiple answers, return any of them. I don't quite understand the problem yet, but they give us some numbers. Let's see what they're actually asking. And then we have to split it into 3 different arrays, but we need, what do we need? The difference between any two elements in one array is less than equal to k. I see. Smoked Link, thank you very much for the follow. So, all right, I see. So, I need to zoom in a little bit. So they're saying here's 3 arrays, and they say the first one is 113, and the max diff here is 2 because 1 minus 3, the diff between 1 and 3. And then we got 3, 4, 5, and then we got 7, 8, 9. It's not 3 arrays, it's arrays of size 3. Oh man. Of size 3. I see. Thank you very much, LeetCode. I was about to solve the wrong problem. Thank you for saving me. Alright, so arrays of size 3. How are we gonna do that, man? And the max diff is K. I don't have any immediate ideas except maybe like sorting numbers might be useful here. I mean, it sounds useful. Let me see where we can go with that. So I got 1 1 3 4. No, 1 1 3 3 4. Wait. 1 1 3 3 4 5 7 8 9. So I guess now we need arrays of size 3. It's like, why wouldn't we just do that and then just chunk them out into 3s? Like, all right, let me look at this one. I don't know what's gonna happen yet. So they're saying 1 2 3 3 3 7. So if I just, and k is equal to 3 here. So if you just took 1 2 3, that would be 1. The diff is 2, and then 3 3 7. There's no way, because that diff is 4. Am I overthinking it? Do I just sort and put the things into the thing? Like, let me try and think of a test case that will not work if I just sorted and chunked it into 3s. How can I think of a test case like that? Man, my mind isn't creative enough to think. What can we do? Maybe like 1, 10, 11. I don't know what numbers I should choose here. All right, maybe if we had like multiple 1s. And then we had like a 10. Or, all right, maybe multiple 1s, multiple 3s, and like a 6. And I say k is equal to 3. Well, I guess it would need to be divisible by 3. Hold on. There must be a test case. Like, it can't just be do something like that, right? It must be... Alright, if we grouped all these together, that would not be too great. I can't think of a test case, man. Should I just code that up and then submit just to see where it fails? That's not great practice. Put the thing into the thing. What can we do, man? That's what I do. Conolid, what's happened? Yeah, that's not what you should be doing, but I also do that, you know. Proof by AC. I'm trying to like think of how do you go about constructing a test case that fails? for like just sorting and chunking in threes. What would make it not work? Maybe Roth 4R. Thank you very much for the follow. Okay. 2, 2, 3. But then if K 1, that will fail. Well, that's not even a valid test case, because n has to be a multiple of 3. Alright, so this one, K equals 1. Well, that would pass if we just did that. Man, I'm just gonna code it and then see. You have to believe. I don't believe, man. I'm sure. How do you sort? Nah, it cannot be. Right? How do I do this part? So do I just chunk it in like threes? And then I just want to check like if nums I plus 2 minus nums I is greater than K. Is it bad? Alright, based on like some like just chunking it, I guess that would be bad. But we'll find out what happens, man. I don't believe, by the way, LeetCode. I'm like 90% sure that this is not gonna work. But if this was a contest, I wouldn't waste any time trying to prove this idea. I mean, I'll just submit and I'll take that 5-minute penalty because it will probably take me longer than 5 minutes to think about that. Let's bet? Nah, I don't want to bet on this one, man. It seems a little bit crazy. Hold on. Let me see if it just passes these junk test cases first. Let's see. So, a few reasons why I don't feel it's gonna work. One, the acceptance rate is 61%, which isn't terribly high, but it's not super low either. And I think something like this is like too easy. Rexo Sabe, what's happened? All right, let's see. No bets. We're just gonna get the wrong answer. Come on, man. How is that possible? Why would they rate that medium? I guess maybe it's a medium. But how come? Man, maybe I need to stop. There are many observations to make. Like how can I be confident that this would work? I think maybe the medium scared me, and like the percentage acceptance rate maybe scared me a bit. Query you, thank you very much for the follow. I mean, I don't understand. Maybe you should start doing hards. No, this medium was special. I mean, I should start doing hards, that's for sure. I'm not going to argue with that. I'm just scared, man. First of all, if any pair of elements in the same group should be less than equals k, that implies that max min less than equals k for each one. So to prove your own implementation, you should think about sorting the elements. Yeah, I was trying to think. It's like, how can I build a test case to prove this idea wrong? But I couldn't think of anything obvious. So anyways, let me see what people are saying, man. Wait, then you know that the first element will be the minimum of its group. Yeah. Query you, what's happening? What language should I take on as a noob? Oh man. I think it really depends on what your goals are as a noob. Like what do you want to be? Do you want to be like a web dev? Do you want to be make some algorithm trading bots? Do you want to like make video games? Do you want to, you know, do some other stuff? Who knows what? I think if you can figure that out, that could give you some clues as to what language you should probably learn. If you got no idea what you want to do and you're just interested in programming in general, then maybe you should choose something like Python. Yeah. And the best choice for its corresponding max is the closest one. So you just match it with the third, right? After that, you get the same problem with the array A4N. Hector HSC, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Man, where are you at, man? Here it is. How are you doing, man? You don't have to answer me, but I just like to ask anyways. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for those bits. I always appreciate them. Hector HSC. Boom. Right there. All right. So currently becoming a network techie, but considering branching into network engineering or into software engineering, but I'm not sure, to be frank with you. Yeah, I think Python is a great choice if you don't know what to do. It's like a general purpose language, I suppose, and apparently it's beginner friendly. All right, what now? I can't believe this is a medium problem. That's with 60. I'd expect like 70% plus on a problem like this. Anyways, I guess it's kind of, yeah, I think for a Q2 on a contest, this would be okay. Or like, that would be kind of like an easy Q2. All right. Is it 0 track time? Should we do, what should we do? 16 to 17s? Or should we do 17 to 18s? I'm gonna do 16 to 7. All right, 1627. 0 track, 1627. Here we go. Remove palindromic subsequences. Easy. You are given a string S consisting only of letters A and B. In a single step, you can remove one palindromic subsequence from S. Return the minimum number of steps to make the given string empty. What? This is an easy problem. It's crazy. All right, let me think. So if the whole thing is a palindrome, wait, palindrome subsequence. Hold on, let me think about that. The whole thing is a palindrome. We can just remove it. But then if it's not a palindrome, then what? I don't know. All right, here's an interesting example. So BAAB. Man, I don't know. Stop considering and start coding. Have some noob knowledge in Java 101. That was from a couple years back. I think Python is Python is great, man. Just get to it. Looks harder than the daily. Start splitting in half. Yeah, this is harder than the daily, I think, for me. Even though so many people got it right, it's not obvious to me yet. Because it's an easy, clearly we don't need to like actually remove the things. Man, I don't even know where to begin in this problem. Is that bad? BAAB. And then we just remove the B. So n squared can work here, but how would I even make n squared? Do I just start? All right, let me try some random things out. Try and get an idea of what's happening. So, all right, let's start with traditional is palindrome. These are equal. Then we go like that. These are not equal. So do I just like go like that and remember that I had one that wasn't equal? No. The string can only contain A or B. Oh wait, I didn't even think about that. The string can only contain A or B. Yeah, I was thinking it contains everything. I forgot about that. So, wait, checking for each palindrome, add in the next letter. Hold on. So if it's only A's or B's, yeah, then it's like, if this is that, then we're good. If these aren't, I still don't know what to do, man. A, all right, A or B. I remember this problem. This is the definition of a what problem? I'm stumped. I'm not gonna lie, man. I am stumped. But I have some ideas that I can't prove. I don't know if these ideas are good or bad, but what if A and B are not equal, then what do I do, man? It's a very troll problem. Riku MF, what's happening? Convert to binary. Convert to binary. Wait, is there any way to have LeetCode kind of record problems solved in Java and separately in Python? Yeah, maybe you can create different sessions for Java and Python. You're gonna slap your forehead once you figure it out? Nah. Yeah? All right, let me think about this. B A. So clearly I could just eliminate all of these and all of these for two moves. But whatever I was thinking clearly doesn't work, because these aren't good. Then I'd like how can I get two? These, what do I do, man? Do I just count A's and B's and then something like that? But this one, the A's and B's are not equal. Is it something to do with the counts? He's getting brain juices running. I don't know, man. If not equal, remove last element. I don't know about that. That's what I was kind of thinking, Elminson. But then a case like this, it's like clearly it's two moves. All right, but then a case like B A B B A B. This is just one. This whole thing would be one move. So it's not just the count of B's and A's. There's something else. I don't know, man. Very close. Hold on. Let me try and think a little bit more. Remove palindromic subsequences. You can remove one subsequence from S. I mean, I could go overkill and like longest palindromic subsequence, just keep running that. But I'm not. That sounds like unnecessary. All right, here we go. All right, let me look at this one. I don't even think that works. Yeah, I don't. I was just thinking about that because that's like that would time out, I think. I think it would time out, maybe. That LeetCoder, what's happening? Easy problems from hell, yeah. B A B B. All right. I gotta think here. I gots to think, man. You count. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm about to give up. Should I read a hint? No, not yet. Hold on. Is it like 2-pointer? But then what do you do when the pointers aren't equal? Like, that isn't clear to me. Because these aren't equal. Do you just... So there's 4 B's, 4 A's. These aren't equal. What do I do? Man, my brain can't figure this out. It's crazy. I've not seen this problem before. They might have uploaded a new set. Nah, this problem is old. 1332. So that's like 1,000, more than 1,000 problems old. Remove it. Count plus 1. I don't know. Let me drink some water. Alright, all the B's can be removed in one, and all the A's can be removed in another one. So it's either 2 or 1, man. Jesus Christ. It's either a dang palindrome or or you gotta remove them all at once, each. Like, Jesus. This problem sucks, man. But I think that's it. Too easy. Wait, any hint just gives it away instantly. Yeah. This is a great problem. I don't like it, man. I don't like these tricky problems. Because it throws you off. Well, I don't even know if my idea is right, but it should be. If it's a palindrome, I return 1. If it's not a palindrome, I return 2. Right? I wish more easy problems were like this. This is like a brain teaser type of problem, I think. But it's good for the thinking, I suppose. So, all right, how do I do this? If SL not equal to SR, return 2. All right, there you go. That took me a long time to think about that, man. SRGLMNTN. Thank you very much for the follow. Madeline Patience, how you doing? Benson with the casual roast. Roasting? This is like a good Code Forces Div 2A. I see. Code Forces likes to give like those things where you gotta really think. Like, for sure the implementation is simple for this. I think the implementation wise, this is for sure an easy problem. But thinking about A's and B's, and I think it kind of throws you off because you're actually thinking about how to remove these subsequences. And then I guess when you start to just dig into it, you kind of realize that you can take out all the A's and all the B's in one move. So it's like it's a maximum of 2 moves, and the only way you can do it in 1 move is if the whole thing is a palindrome. Found 2 base cases. What? I would have never got that. Nah, I think eventually. Did it with 7 lines. Very nice, I guess. Struggling a bit on a problem. BetSimp says, I wish there were more easy problems like this. Yeah, I mean, BetSimp likes to go hard. Making it an easy gives it away. It should be a hard. Yeah, if it was a hard, no way I would have thought this. I would have been thinking, how do you remove? I would have probably tried some DP and like marking things as seen and then trying to do weird things or who knows what. Just used to people insulting me on stream. That's not cool. People do that, Madeline Patience. I'm sorry you have to go through that. I guess people, I'd had people insult me on stream, but not often. I remember when I was training for my interview, like way back when, somebody came into my stream and he was like, man, you suck at algorithms. It's like, no way you're gonna pass your interview. And then he said something like, if you get hired, I will cut my left nut off. And then he just went on and on. I didn't have to ban him. I just kind of let him go. And I wonder if he actually cut his nut off, man. I don't think so. Strange Swelter, thank you very much for the follow. Darth Lunara, how are you doing? Welcome to the party. What's incredible is that detect if this is a palindrome is a really basic problem. This one is just tricky because of its wording. You know, this one is tricky because it's not super obvious that the answer is only a maximum of 2. Q Ultimus, what is happening? All right. After the problem is over. We got a type racer. Are y'all ready? Need that max equal 2 insight. Yeah, I think once I started to think about just removing the A's and B's, and then I was like, wait, it's maximum of 2, and then it just kind of led me to the answer. All right, who's here for type racer? We're about to do some bets. What should the bets be? Me versus Madeline Patience. I don't know. Let's see. Y'all ready? I'm so rusty. Me versus Q? Alright. We do that all the time. But Q always beats me, man. Alright, me versus Q. Except I think last time I didn't even need the handicap to beat Q. Alright, me versus Q. Straight up. Who's gonna win? Place your bets. Is it going to be Q Ultimus? And I think I beat Q last time with no handicap. So the chances of me doing it again are pretty slim. Or is it going to be Q? Dang. 5. Dang. Everybody just... Come on, man. Clistar. Thank you very much. Alright, let's go. I'm... Jesus. All you people, man. You guys have no faith. Alright, I gotta concentrate. This is serious business, man. Alright, you ready? Do you send a link? I'm about to send a link right now. This is serious business, man. No condom, Chris. You know what's up. Alright, first race is the warm-up, second race is the championship round. Everybody knows that. Alright, I'm gonna let Q go on and use up all his nitrous. And I'm just gonna cruise. Cruising. Look at that. A cool 99, not even trying. Look at that. I would have beat Q if that was a real race. And nobody believes. Nobody believes. Don't you worry. Alright, here we go, man. Championship round. I'm ready. Let me see. Six Pack Sexy, aka No Condom Chris. Oh man, Madeline Patience actually won that. And too bad it was a practice round. Binary Fishing, thank you very much for the follow. Asia with the 94. And all you guests. Who's that? 65? Alright, championship round. No joking around, only serious business here. Oh man, did Q throw that, man? Look at that, so consistent. 99 2 times in a row. Six Pack Sexy, aka No Condom Chris, 107. Very nice. Q, 87 WPMs, man. Come on. That's the slowest I've ever seen you race in a long time. So Q crashed and burned. Big money for Clistar, No Condom Chris, and Darth Lunara. No. That's why y'all shouldn't be gambling, man. It's... The house is gonna win. Who won that? I won that. Let me see. Let me see the big money. Dang, Clistar 23,000 points. No Condom Chris from 2K to 10K. Easy work. Easy work. Doubling the channel points. Man, doubling. 10 to 47. Let me show y'all something, man. Speaking about keyboards and whatnot. Clistar is rich. Talk about choking. Yeah. Q choked. Let me show you something. So on my channel point redemptions, everybody knows I got the super secret gift. I've been meaning to rename this to like I will build you a keyboard on stream, but this secret gift I got I got this secret gift right now. Let me show y'all. I don't even have a frame for it yet, but I finally printed one of my pictures. Oh yeah, look at that, man. Wow. How do you like that? I got a couple more of these coming. I'm probably like, I'm gonna hang them up behind me or something like that. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. And that's gonna be 500,000 bucks channel points. I gotta kick my type racer habit. What? Yeah, that's a good habit. Gambling on Poly Market. Man, where were we? I remember talking about this, or I remember somebody talking about this. For sure it was you, no column Chris, but whose stream was it in? Was it the real Raymond Jones, I think? It's no longer a secret? Yeah, no longer a secret. But if you want that thing right there, you gotta get 500,000 channel points. That cost me 50 bucks, by the way, to print that thing. 50 bucks, man. The real Raymond Jones, yeah. Alright, we gotta do some more LeetCode instead of joking around. So we did 16 to 17, let's do a 17 to 18. 50 bucks is 500,000 points. Roughly, maybe a little bit more. I'd say 500k points. Probably more like 100 bucks, man. That's the real, dang, 1796. Because that $50 is like my cost to print it. That's just for the printing, you know. What was the last sale price of your art? Man, that is like too valuable to put a price on. Come on now. Think I can put a price on that thing? Anyways, I don't know how much people sell art for. Like how much do photographers sell big prints? Maybe like 100 bucks, 200 bucks. I've never sold any prints, so that's why I'm not sure. Man, I don't know if I can do this problem. I think people here would pay big bucks. Thank you, Q. I don't know if it feels right selling it for big bucks unless it's like limited edition or something. All right, anyways, let's read. Minimum moves to capture the queen. There is a 1-indexed 8x8 chessboard containing 3 pieces. You're given 6 integers, A, B, C, D, E, and F, where AB denotes the position of the white rook, CD denotes the position of the white bishop, and EF denotes the position of the black queen. Given that you can only move the white pieces, return the minimum number of moves required to capture the black queen. And rooks move that way, bishops move that way, and the queen does not move. This problem uses this 1 index in which makes me already hate it. Yeah, me too, man. I hate 1 indexing because every problem on LeetCode, they train you to use 0 indexing. And then sometimes they switch it up with a 1 index thing. Like, why would they do that, man? It's from a recent contest. Oh yeah, I guess you can tell by the high number up there. Anyways, here we go. Here we go. So I'm gonna think like, do I do like let me think. So the rook can get to the queen in 2 moves. Most, right? Like 1, 2. Right? And the bishop can only get there if it's on the same color square as the queen or something. Like, there's no way this one can get onto that color. Am I only doing troll problems, man? It's RNG tonight, man. Bad luck, Simon. Wait, is this a troll problem? I feel like the rook can, it's either 1 or 2 moves, and then the bishop, it's either 1 or 0 moves. So it's like, it's either 0, 1, or 2, right? Suppose it, oh, it's the same, right? I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. This problem definitely isn't what you think on the first glance. Well, first I was thinking of doing some type of multi-source BFS and like having directions, but then I thought about the chess pieces. Like, I could just go all the way in either direction. So that's not, maybe if it was like you had a knight and like a pawn or something. But all right, so it's either 0, 1, or 2. How do I code it though? How do I, all right, so the queen is, how do I know what color? Like, how can I tell if the queen and the bishop are on the same color tile? That's what I need to figure out, I suppose. So maybe I can like add the numbers 2 and 3. 2, 3 to give me color. Like, are all odd tiles one color and all even tiles a different color? You might have implemented that for n queens. Hold on. So this bishop is on 8 plus 8 even. Okay, so if the bishop and the queen are not on the same color, then the answer is either 1 or 2. Basically, if... Alright, this is just going to be a bunch of if statements, I suppose. Keep in mind, you only need to know the minimum number of moves, not the number of moves for both the rook and the bishop. Right. Alright, so let me check. Should I check like one at a time? So if the rook can take it. So if A equal E or B equal F, then we're on the same thing. Q Ultima says, just so you know, I applied for a couple of jobs today. Hopefully I can keep that up every day. Q Ultimus, that is such great news. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy that you shared that with us, because I think the hardest thing about doing like all the job application thing is like just sending out the first few, man. I know this feeling because I think I went through that for a long time. I had so much anxiety about applying for jobs. I kept overthinking it. I'm like, man, what if this? What if that? I'm not ready yet. Let me brush my resume up a bit more. Let me do this. Let me do that. And then it just never happens. But once I started applying, it was like, boom, it just started to flow. So hopefully now that you've gotten over that hurdle, it will be smooth sailing to just pump those applications out, man. Not sure how much back seating is desired here. I usually don't mind too much back seating, especially for problems that I've kind of already figured out. Like this one, I'd say I figured it out already. But when I'm like deep in the trenches and I'm making progress, I don't really enjoy the back seating when I'm still trying to gather my thoughts, you know. So yeah, but I'm not tripping, that's for sure. I don't really trip about back seating too much. The names of the arguments suck. Change them. Yeah, I will maybe do that, but maybe not. This one, you probably don't want any back seating. Any back seating. Well, I mean, I think I figured it out. Unless there is some flaws in my logic. This argument sucks. All right. What should I name that? Should I name this? That's terrible. All right, here we go. So this is saying if the rook is in the same row or column as the queen, we can take it immediately. Now I need to figure out, how do I tell which diagonal a bishop is on? How do you do that again? How do you know which diagonal that it falls under? I used to know how to do this, but now I guess this is like you take the diff. So and then all right, so this one is 2 3. So if the difference between the row and column are the same, then that means they're on the same diagonal, right? So how should you name them? Yeah, all right. I'll rename some. Rook column. Which one is this? This one is bishop row, bishop column, and this one is queen row, queen column. So if this one is equal to, this is actually RR. So queen R, and then rook column equal queen column, then return 0. And then this is bishop row minus bishop column what am I doing? Queen row minus queen column. That means they're on the same diagonal. How do you tell the anti-diagonal that it's on? Let me think about that for a second. When on the job, have you seen terrible variable names a lot? Not really, man. I think variable names are mostly okay at work. Sometimes they get crazy long, but like especially function names can get so long it like doesn't even fit on the screen. Those are maybe a little questionable, but sometimes it's necessary, I guess. The pieces cannot jump over other pieces. Oh man, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Cannot jump. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking of that. Null codes, what's happened? Calculate parts for multi-part upload requests. That's not too long. I've seen some crazy long ones. Like something like this, and then do not use unless you have explicitly been granted permission. I've seen like function names like that, you know. But anyways. All right, let me think about this problem a little bit more. Man. So if it's blocking, oh wait, this should be like 1, not 0. That should be in the function description. Well, I don't know, depends on how serious it is, I suppose. Or I guess you can also lock down the function where you have to. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. Man, can I do this problem? So maybe I should just. I'm trying to think of a clever way to solve that issue. So, alright, let me think about the rook with a bishop that's in the pathway. Let me get my pen out. So, alright, I'm gonna just say, don't worry about that. If the queen was here, Jesus. That's the queen. If the queen was there, and the bishop was here, then it's just one extra move, right? Like you just move this out the way, and then you do it. So I have to check if the thing is in the direct path. Is that easy to check? I guess I'm trying to think of how to do it without like a bunch of if statements and without like actually coding up some type of. Maybe I can just extend out like a DFS or something and see if I hit a bishop on my way to the queen. But then if the bishop is just like River Crocodile, thank you very much for the follow. I wonder how most people solve this problem. My solution use tricks for representing diagonals and complicated if conditions. Maybe there was an easier way. LeetCode, I think I was also thinking of a bunch of complicated if statements, but I don't really want to write a bunch of if statements. All right, let me try and science this, man. So, all right, what can I say? What can I say? All right, let's leave the queen there. Let's put, what if, I guess if the bishop is like here, then it doesn't matter. We can move there and then we can move there. But if the bishop is, all right, if the queen is like up here, our rook is down here, and the bishop is here, we can just move 1, 2. So it doesn't, I guess we only care about the block if the bishop and the queen, or the things are already lined up. Like if this was here and the bishop is there, then it's not one move, it's gonna be 2 moves. Okay. But what if, yeah, I guess if one is in front of the other, you just add an extra move. 3 moves. Wait, what? I think it depends on if you try to optimize for fewest lines of code or fastest running code. All right. All right, I'm just going to check is direct path. I'll check rook if it's in the direct path, and then I'll check like man, how do you code this up, man, without being sloppy? Am I overcomplicating? Q Ultimus, thank you very much for the gifted sub to LeetCode. Very nice, very nice. Welcome to the club, LeetCode. Dang, Q Ultimus, what you doing today, man? You're tripping. You are tripping. But thank you very much for tripping today. Alright, here we go. Q gets 2 stars added to the name. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shazam! Look at that. 3-star general on the board. Ah. Innovative Foxes, how are you doing? Welcome to the party. How's the sesh going tonight? It's tricky. Like, this problem is not super fun for me, but I think I should do it anyways. Alright, so alright, let me check if I'm gonna do a bunch of if statements. If this is in the same row as the queen, and if the bishop is also in the same row, And the bishop is between the rook. How do I tell if it's in between, man? Rook column and queen column. Maybe I can do this. So if min C is less than, what am I looking for? The bishop C. Wait. And bishop C is less than max C. That means it's in the path. Rook minimum move is always 2. I don't think that's true, man. Because what if the queen is right here? Then the rook is only 1 move away from taking the queen. Check distance from bishop to rook versus distance from queen to rook. Improve noob, what's happening? I don't know what you mean, improve noob. Alright, anyway, let me get back to what I'm doing. So if, man, Q, you really messed me up with this this name. Let me just make a little comment here. That is actually rook column. So if the, or that's actually rook row. So if the rook row is equal to the queen row, and here I'm checking like if bishop is in between, then I don't know. All right, so that takes care of one thing, maybe. Should I just copy and paste this? It's like if the rook column is equal to the queen column, and the bishop column is equal to the everything, right? That should be row, yeah. All right, so I think that takes care of the rook. No, it doesn't. A bunch of if-elses. If bishop, queen, and rook are in the same column row, check if... Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here, improve noob. But maybe it looks crazy because it's a bunch of spaghetti code. I think that takes care of the rook. Rafa J flowing. What's happening? Ants in my pants. Jesus Christ, man. Y'all trying to mess me up today. How you doing, Rafa J flowing? Are you flowing these days, man? You dropping some rhymes? What are you trying to say, Rafa J flowing? No longer chilling, huh? Just flowing. Yo, they call me Alex. How you doing? Welcome to the party. Alright, so... Man, it's hard to gather my thoughts for this problem. I think that takes care of the rook. Now we gotta figure out how to do the bishop. So I know how to find which diagonal they're on, but how do I find which anti-diagonal that they're on? So these are diagonals this way, right? And these are anti-diagonals. Let me try and see if I can find the pattern here. So this is like 1, 8. This is 2, 7. 3, 6. But they're on the same thing. So something with these numbers I do, and then they're always the same. Is it plus 1 plus 8 is 9. 2 plus 7 is 9. 3 plus 6 is 9. So maybe I add them up to figure out the anti-diagonal. Let me just make sure. This is 2, 8, 3, 7. So that's 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Alright, so anti-diagonals, you add them. And regular diagonals, you subtract them. Man, that's too many if statements. All right, here we go. So if bishop diagonal is equal to bad. All right. Bishop row minus bishop column. And then this one is bishop row plus bishop column. L. Minson, thank you very much for the hydrate. Cheers. Nice discovery. Thanks. How do you compile C++? Amuga, that is a great question, man. It took me a long ass time to figure that one out. I tried gcc main.cpp and I got a flood of errors. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, because the first time I took an @coder contest, it wasn't like a LeetCode. You have to actually upload your solution and stuff, so you have to compile it. And I never compiled C++ before, man. It took me like an hour to figure out, to get my environment set up in Windows, and it was such a pain in the ass. But some things that I've figured out that maybe could help you. If you're on Windows, maybe you should check out like WSL instead of trying to do it through Windows only. Like, I think initially I was trying to use only Windows, and then I was getting all types of weird things happen. But then I just switched to like WSL, and I could use certain things, but I don't even remember what I did. G++, yeah, maybe some of these people here can help you out, because man, I am not really a C++ programmer. I'm a C++. I don't even know what to call myself. I'm like a cog in a giant machine who knows some C++. Anyways, what am I doing? Queen diagonal is queen row minus queen column. Queen anti-diagonal is queen row plus queen column. So we're gonna say if, oh, we need the other one too. Rook diagonal is rook row minus rook column. Rook row plus rook column. Oh man, what is that? G++ works. Pretty sure I used GCC in the past. Amuga, good luck. Good luck to you. But once you finally figured it out, It feels good. So what am I checking here? I'm checking like if the queen diagonal is equal to the bishop diagonal, then hold on. Then we can take it in one hit, right? But if the dang rook is in the way, if the rook diagonal is in the way, and I guess I can just say, what am I looking? Am I looking for the columns or the rows? I guess it doesn't matter column or row. I just need to be consistent. So if oh, you know what I'm gonna do, man? I'm gonna cheat. Because I don't have a rook row. I'm just gonna do that, man. Alright, so I forget what I was doing. If the rook, oh, queen row and bishop, or queen column, bishop column is less than, yeah, all right, here we go. I think that if statement is good. LeetCode. If R1 minus R2 over that equal 1. What is this? What are y'all talking about? Random question, but are you bilingual? Absolutely not. I only know C++, man. Been trying to learn German. Oh, man. Yeah, I only speak English and C++, so maybe I am not bilingual. Is this what I'm doing right now? Is this right? I don't have the brain juice for this problem. Too many if statements, man. Do you systems programming inside the kernel space? Synbleed. Inside the kernel space? I don't even know what that means. Alright, so if alright, if rad equal bad, and I think I can just copy this. Man, this problem, I don't like it. Oh man, I forgot I changed the variable name. Ants in my pants. Alright, let me see where it's gonna break down. Great problem for a strong mental. Yeah, my mental ain't that strong though. Line 3. Incomplete. Then Devil X5, thank you very much for the follow. Oh man, All you people renaming variables, messing me up. Here we go. Let's see if it works. Don't forget the RRs. Oh, it's so easy. This problem is too easy, man. Next question. Next question. No, that problem was annoying. Love how the only mistakes are because of renamed variables. No, this problem definitely annoying. First try. I got lucky. Y'all helped me out. Beats 100%. I think man, 4 milliseconds. This person probably did some type of like DFS or something. But thank you everyone. Did this on contest, super stressful. Yeah, it's, I would be freaking out if I had that problem in a contest. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Man, I feel you, Q. Look at that. You even turned that shit into a 0 index. You made the matrix. To be honest, maybe I would have done something similar on a contest, just because I feel it would be a lot easier to just like run some type of DFS or BFS and then like have a boolean to say if I ran into the other piece, then just, and then like add something to the answer at the end, you know. But man, that is a lot of typing for a contest. And even if you can copy and paste some of this, like I think copying and pasting code for algos is like super dangerous, because I'd say 90% of the time when I copy and paste something, I forget to change a variable and then it's wrong. Like I submit it and then finding that bug wastes like 10, 15, 20 minutes sometime, because you copy and paste and the logic looks right, but there's just one variable that should be the opposite thing and you forgot to switch it, or you do like, you know, something like that, and it takes you so long to see it, man. Can this be done in 01? I mean, I think I did it in 01. But it's, right? Because it's just a bunch of if statements. Especially since he didn't rename the variables. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Renaming the variables is nice. I grinded LeetCode for around 2 months and got a job. Do you feel as next stage I should look more of system design with LeetCode once or twice a week? I think it really depends on what your goals are, man. Are you trying to interview again? Look for another job if you're going for something that's not a junior role. You definitely need to have some system design under your belts. And then maybe if you're trying to shoot for a different company, maybe a FANG company or like some unicorn startup, maybe your LeetCode needs some work too. I don't know like how good you are at LeetCode, how comfortable you are. If you're solving 3 problems on the contest, if you're like a super guardian, you probably don't need any more LeetCode skills. But sometimes it's not all about your raw algo skills. Sometimes it's about how well you can communicate your ideas. And that's one reason why I started to stream, man. I was like, you know, I'll accept the fact that I'll probably not be the best at algorithms in an interview. Like there's gonna be candidates who are way better at algorithms than I am for any job that I apply to. I think I accepted that, but I was like, you know, one area where I feel like I can outshine the competition because I feel maybe many people might not be focusing on is just trying to talk my thought process out as clearly as possible. And that's why I started streaming. I was like, there's gonna be nobody who's gonna do more mock interview hours than me when I go out there and apply for jobs. I'm gonna have 500 hours of mock interviewing under my belt before I hit one interview. And I hoped at least that part would have separated me from like other candidates. And I guess it helps my algorithms too, and it got me a lot of mentorship from Twitch, like No Condom Chris, Raxo, Brett, so many people, LeetCode, lots of people helped me out along my ways. I even got how do you say it? A legendary grandmaster to take me under his wing and show me some things. And I don't think I would have had that opportunity if I didn't start streaming. Like Eric Toe trained me for a few months before my interview. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. I forget why I started talking about that. Right. Loop is kinda a 1. Did you manage to solve every round though? No. So I had 4 coding rounds. I think one round, maybe 2 rounds. I think 2 out of the 4 rounds, I absolutely destroyed it. Like, knocked it out of the park. Impressed them beyond all measure, and like super strong hire if I had to grade those rounds. I think 1 round was like okay, not bad. I was able to solve everything, but it wasn't like super impressive, I think. And then 1 round completely failed, like absolutely failed. I got knocked out and I was just dead. So it wasn't a clean sweep by any means. And I think my behavioral was like, I guess I passed it, you know. Strike on, bro. What's happening? How you doing? Welcome to the party. If it wasn't for this stream, my LeetCode skills would be far worse than they are now. Yeah, I think Q has been here. Q has an insane streak when I first started. I remember it's like 365-day streak on binary search or something. Anyways, is it time for 18 to 1900? I think so. 1842. Are y'all ready? I miss binary search. RIP binary search IO. Yeah, man. Maybe one day they'll bring it back. Oh, look at that. I already solved this problem. And a few months ago, I solved it multiple times. Should I do it or should I choose another? Yeah, I think. Hold on. I have to start keeping track. I'm at 993. I don't want to hit 1,000 problems solved, and I don't even know it, you know? I gotta make sure there's a celebration for 1,000 problems. 4.44. Yeah, so close. Wait, is that because 4 means like death or something? We can just do what? All right, let's choose another problem then. 1864. What happened in the year 1864? Let's see. A mine explosion under the gray lines at Petersburg. I don't even know. I don't know anything about this. But lots of things happened in 1864. Civil War. Anyways, back to the problem. The what? Charlo Megu, what's happened? Welcome to the party. How are you doing? You're in the Civil War years now? Yeah. I don't know much about American history, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I got to America maybe, I got here in 9th grade. So I don't know when y'all learn about history, but I didn't know anything about American history when I got here. And I think in high school I was not a great student, so I didn't even pay attention in history class, like American history. So I still think my American history is lacking. I went to go see Hamilton sometime last year, and I had no idea what was going on. I didn't even know any of the characters. I was so lost, and everybody just seemed to know like about that time period except me. Tail end of the Civil War. Man, if I had to go for a US citizenship test right now, I would fail, 100% sure. I solved around 300 with 200 medium and 50 hard. During the platform engineer interview, I was asked to design a LFU cache, and in the second round, a problem on topological sort. Further, it was behavioral and got the job. Very nice. Yeah, I also got a top sort problem. I can't do LFU or LRU cache. I've always skipped those problems. Do it? Let's see. Nah. 1 year of American history in high school. I think most US citizens would fail a citizenship test. Leet citizen. Yeah, maybe that should be a website, man. All right, I'm gonna try it real quick. Practice test. Uh-oh. Man, this is too embarrassing. I'm not gonna do this. All right. All right, at least I got one right. How many do I have to get right to pass? Who is the commander-in-chief? It's the president, right? Everybody knows that. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The US, maybe? What does the president's cabinet do? Oh, lordy. Come on, man. How am I supposed to know this? Presidents, they advise the president, right? What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? I don't think he made the airplane. I'm pretty sure he wasn't a president. I don't know if he was young. Every time I see a picture of his ass, he has like gray hair. So, but maybe it could just be a wig, you know? It's either B or D. Dang. Lucky. All right. How many US senators are there? I'm gonna go with a guess and say senator comes from like 100 from that word. All right. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? I don't even know what that is, man. The Constitution was written, maybe. The Constitution, that sounds like a convention where they all write the Constitution, right? All right. What did MLK do? He had a dream. Oh man, I might pass this test. How old do you have to be to vote? 18, right? There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Well, that sounds right to me based on the last question. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? Vice president, man. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? You can always apply for an extension, man, and it's in October, but otherwise it's April. What is one reason colonists came to America? For the experience? To join a civic group? What the hell? They had civics back then? Man, freedom, man. That's our biggest export in this country, right? It's freedom. Who was the president during World War One? Oh no. I don't know this one. I'm gonna eliminate A and D. I've never even heard of C or B. Man. I'm going with B. I got lucky. When do we celebrate? Come on. I know that. Everybody knows that. July 4th. And why does thing have 13 stripes? This one, right? Yeah, for sure. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? This? Yeah, I know about that. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The prime minister? What the hell? I'm gonna say the president. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? What's the First Amendment, man? Is it like speech? Yeah. Who makes federal laws? The feds. Man, who makes the laws, man? I actually don't know this. The Supreme Court? No. Congress makes federal laws. I'm gonna guess it's Congress, man. All right. All right, there you go. I actually am a citizen. I would have passed that test like easy work. What y'all saying? Those questions were like way easier than I thought, man. Is every answer is C? Inventor of the plane? Come on, man. You trying to trick me? William Singed. What's happening? Hardest CS problems. Yeah, you gotta pass the citizenship test if you want, you know, big money jobs. Zero track 1200s. Anyways, questions are a bit too easy. Yeah, those Hondas. That's what I was thinking. A civic group. All right, I'm happy I didn't embarrass myself, man. I do suck at history. I know about the Emancipation Proclamation because probably where I'm from. I'm from Jamaica, and we learn about that kind of stuff. But undefeated. I got lucky. That was an easy lineup. They were feeding me easy questions. to hype me up, man, so I can get a shot at the belts. That's what they're doing. They're just feeding me those. Sonic Ozzo, what's happening? I was getting started with LeetCode, but I really have no experience with Java or C++. And it looks like all the solutions are in those languages. Any advice on getting started with those? I mean, I think this is not true, because there's tons of Python solutions. What language are you familiar with? I think that is probably the best language to do LeetCode in. And like, if you're familiar with JavaScript, maybe you should do it in JavaScript. If you're trying to do front end, maybe you should do JavaScript for sure. They didn't ask you about inverting binary trees. Yeah, I got lucky, man. Ruby Elixir JS Zombie Chow, how you doing? What's the best place for a jerk chicken in New York City? I have an answer for that, man. I don't know. That's the answer, because I have not eaten any Jamaican food in New York. But I cook jerk chicken at home every single weekend, man. Every single weekend. On Friday night, I prep like a batch of jerk chicken, a huge batch that will last me the whole weekend. Fort Rick MM, thank you very much for the follow. So I prep it on Friday, I put it in the fridge, and then I take a couple pieces of the chicken out, I cook it for Friday night dinner, eat that. And then Saturday I eat some breakfast, like steel cut oats or something. Lunchtime I take a little bit more chicken out, cook it up, eat that. Dinner I take a little bit more chicken out, cook it up, eat it. And then like I just eat that the whole weekend, man. Have you got a bagel yet? Yeah, I've eaten like, I eat bagels sometimes, but I just buy them from the supermarket. I'm not trying to pay like $15 for a bagel, you know. But I've had bagels from a couple places when I first got here. But now I just buy them for 99 cents at the supermarket. What's jerk chicken? Jerk chicken is... jerk chicken is chicken that's seasoned with like pimento. Pimento is probably know it by allspice and some other things, and it's kind of spicy, and it's popular in Jamaica. I think it was invented in Jamaica, probably. What's my secret ingredient? I go to the Caribbean aisle in the supermarket and I buy like jerk seasoning, but all the dry ones suck. You need the wet seasoning. Good thing that wasn't on the citizenship test. Yeah. What's the recipe? Man, I just take... Man, should I go advertise some real quick? Hold up. You guys think I'm playing. You think I'm playing around. So, this one is alright. I don't know how to get it to focus. Anyways, this one's alright. Man. This one's alright. I like this one too. They're both kind of spicy. I just bought this one. This one is Grace. Grace is like a huge company in Jamaica. It's probably one of the biggest companies. So this is kind of like equivalent of Heinz in Jamaica or something. And I was thinking about making my own jerk seasoning zombie chow, but I don't know if I got time for all that, man. Chef Simon on the way. Man, I cook all the time. That would be a great first treat. What was that? Bagels? Yeah, bagels are expensive. Jerk chicken, African or Jamaican? I'd say definitely Jamaican. Jerk chicken is believed to have been conceived when the Maroons introduced African meat cooking techniques to Jamaica, which were combined with native Jamaican ingredients and seasonings used by the Arawak Indians. El Minson, thank you very much for the follow. I've been told that I have Arawak Indian blood in my veins, but I don't know if I believe it. Maybe it's just... That's what, like, my dad's family tells me. Somewhere along the lines, I'm a descendant of these people. Anyways, do you use like chicken thighs? Yeah, sometimes when I'm feeling broke, I'll use chicken thighs because it's real cheap with the bones in and everything. Sometimes when I'm feeling ballin', I'll buy like chicken breasts, but I like the chicken breast strips for stir fry because then it just cooks a lot faster and I can just turn up the heat on high. If I have like the fat chicken breast, man, I gotta wait a long time for that to cook, or I have to cut them up, which I don't like to do that. L Minson, man, let me get your name up on the board. Thank you very much. Man, I think I just talked about nonsense for like 30 minutes instead of solving problems. But y'all want a cooking stream? Should I do a... Man, I'm serious with the cooking. Check out my hat. I don't play around, man. I'm a real chef out here. Anyways, what was I doing? All right, thank you very much, El Minson. Asia C. Mac. How you doing? Better check on 23andMe before they go bankrupt? Nah, man, I'm not trying to do that. I feel like chicken thigh tastes so much better with the fat content when compared to chicken breasts. Yeah, I think chicken breasts, it can taste nice, but you have to cook it right. Like, if you overcook chicken breasts, it's just nasty and dry and it's like, ugh. And chicken thighs takes a lot more work to overcook. But all you need to do is get a dang thermometer, man, and then your chicken breast will be fine 90% of the time. Try Vanilla JS. What are you saying? What are you saying? That is streaming on Twitch in a nutshell. What, hot tub stream? Totally get into a cooking stream? Y'all want a cooking stream? Simon is a software chef because it's LeetCode. Man, you should see my cooking skills. They're almost as... I don't know. I can't really cook that great. What thermometer do you use for your chicken? Man, let me get my thermometer. It's cheap. Man, I just have like one of these things. You buy it for like $10 and you just stick it in the chicken, and then I just make sure it reaches like a certain temperature, maybe like 140 degrees or something. Sea Bass Kings, what's happening? Hi, just got here and have not read the queue, but just use a hash map. Man, I haven't even been solving LeetCodes for like 30 minutes, but welcome to the party. So many excellent programmers that I've met were also excellent chefs. I think cooking is just like following instructions, right? Or it's kind of like chemistry and following instructions. 165 degrees for chicken, that is a lie, man. If you do it to 165, it's gonna taste dry as fuck. Dry as hell. That's what I've experienced. I've tried all the different temperatures, man. I do it to like 140. But then you gotta let it sit, apparently, you know. You can't. Icy Black Deep. Brine it first. Can you make brown stew chicken? Asia C. Mac. It's been a long time since I've made brown stew chicken. But yeah. I used to make it. I don't make it special though. I think it's just like you brown the chicken and then you just add a little bit of soy sauce to the thing or something. I don't really like that. I don't like to put the effort to make it. With Johnny cakes, yeah, I've never tried to make Johnny cakes, but Johnny cakes are nice. I can't eat that stuff anymore. I take it out a little bit earlier and then the temp keeps going up after taking it out to 165. Yeah, if you take it out the pan and it's already hit 165, it's too late, man. You already overcooked the dang chicken. That's what I gotta say about that. If you want to make sure your chicken is safe, get it to at least 165. That is not the whole truth. There is more to that. I think at 165, everything gets killed like immediately. But if you're at, say, 135, it takes a couple minutes for all the bad things to die or something, you know? You definitely don't need 165, man. That's a secret for all of y'all. 100% honest, I did fried chicken marinated in sweet iced tea brine, and God, it was 11 out of 10. So good. Type racer. All right, we'll get to the type racer in a bit. Man, there's a point in my life when I fried chicken every single day. Kind of like how I did LeetCode, you know. I went on a fried chicken LeetCode streak every single day. Twice a day, maybe thrice a day. I'd wake up, fried chicken, eat. Lunchtime, fried chicken, eat. Dinner time, fried chicken. And I did it like, as like an experiment to see how good I could get my fried chicken. And I was planning to write a book with my BFF because we both fried the chickens together, you know. And we never wrote that book. But maybe it's not too late, man. The book is going to be called 101 Ways to Fried Chicken from all over the world. Where's No Condom Chris? He's around. I don't know. Brining's a pain because you have to plan ahead, but it makes it a lot easier to not overcook. Interesting. Yeah, I don't really brine it, but maybe I should, man. I read like, I don't have that type of time. All right, type racer. Should we do type racer right now, or should we? Man, everybody wants to talk about cooking. I'm out here. This is supposed to be a LeetCode stream, man, not a cooking stream. In Rosis, America cooks shit way too much. Yeah, man, I feel the same way. I feel it's so risky to go out there and get chicken breast anywhere unless it's like Popeyes or something. But even Popeyes, sometimes they overcook that chicken, you know. But I'm always very disappointed with chicken whenever I buy it out. I was quoting the USDA's food safety stuff. Yeah, you ain't sous videing it. How do you say that stuff? That's when you like vacuum seal and you boil it or something. 135 takes 26. Nah, man, I've been eating 135 to 140 chicken for years and I'm still alive, man. Rafa J. Floyd, pro tip to always enjoy chicken breast is to pair it with a pork meat like bacon because the rich pork and bland chicken balances out nicely. That sounds like chicken cordon bleu or something, man. Fried the chickens together. What? You never wrote the book because you're too busy frying chicken. Yeah, maybe. The pork's too rich. Data structures and chicken rhythms. Come on, man. Joking around stream. Man. Oh, look at this. Time for a chicken. Man. That's too high. That's too high. I hit that. At once it hits 135 in my frying pan, it's out of there. It's out. It ain't going back in. Why you always act like it isn't our job to distract you? Nah, you guys are supposed to be making me do LeetCode problems. Can absolutely get a medium burger in a good sit-down restaurant. Yeah, for sure. You don't boil it though. You hold it at those lower temperatures for a longer time. Interesting. I've also eaten raw chicken sashimi a couple times. Make this statement into a LeetCode problem. It probably like some binary search. Anyways. Type racer. You speak English? Diego Dev 2, welcome to the party. Sometimes I speak English. I speak Spanish. No, not really. Strike on, bro. Thank you very much for that hydrate. Cheers. All right, let's do it. Enough talking nonsense. Time to take it to the racetrack. Wait, Diego Dev 2, thank you very much for the follow. First things first. We gotta make a bet. What's the bet gonna be? The bet is my words per minute plus 9 is going to be greater than equal to no condom Chris in this race. Here we go. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to decide. Six pack sexy, aka no condom Chris. One of the fastest typers I've ever seen in the wild. But dang, 2222. That's a lot of money. In Rosis, man, that's big bucks. There's a chance. There's a chance. All right, place your bets. We're gonna do this type racer. The first race is a warm-up. The second race is the championship. That's all you got left? Come on, man. You shouldn't be spending all your money. All right. This is me. This is No Condom Chris, aka Six Pack Sexy. And this is the practice round. And then I gotta do at least one problem, man. Man, these words are hard. Those words are super hard. Anyways, all you guests out there, y'all need to make a Type Racer account so we can see who's on the racetrack. It's very important to see that. And also, Hobbit 125, what's happened? No ortho linear keyboard? Do I have one? I don't think I have one, man. They look kind of weird. I don't know if I'd vibe with one. All right. This, Jesus Christ, man. Championship round. Here we go. Dang. That was a super long passage. I'm surprised I even got 92, man. But no condom Chris 105 CM92342. A new type racer champ has been born. Hobbit 125, thank you very much for the follow. Jesus Christ, man. I lost that bet. I lost that bet big time. I'm sorry, everybody. Trivina, JS, Clistar, Enrosis, Charlu, Megu, Strike-On, bro, Icy Black Deep. My apologies. Let me choose. How do I choose that? Six Pack Sexy beat me for sure. Man, I'm getting rich today, man. Zombie Killer Whale getting rich. Q, everybody. 0x4149. Welcome to the party. No LeetCode today? No, LeetCode every day. We're just joking around a little bit. What editor let them use third instead of third? What you talking about? Third. I'm 15 years old. I know HTML, CSS, AstroJS. I'm learning React and C++. What do you think? React and C++. That's an interesting combo, man. I think you should figure out what you want to do and like stick to that path. But maybe it seems like you're more front end oriented. You know, dive a little bit deeper, I think. All right. I'm looking at buying the glove 8. Hold on, let me finish up this thing. So who was the champion there? It was CM9234-2 with a 107. We gotta put that up on the board. The type racer board. Man, who? This isn't. Who won the? I forget who won the other type racer. I'm gonna have to watch the VOD or something to figure out who. Wait, how do you? Who was that, man? CM92342. 92342. New type racer champ. Welcome to the club. Brett, what's happening? Welcome to the party. Why is the acceptance on the Queen's problem so low? I think, is it low? Oh man. probably because it's a recent problem, super recent on the contest, and maybe so many people submitted wrong answers and just kind of kept submitting, I'd say. React is brain rot. Web assembly for the win. First batch I had third. Ugh. The only combo stranger than React and C++ would be React and PHP. Nah, React and PHP. Is that? Yeah, maybe. All right. Steven Sagiball finally unbans. Did I ban you? I didn't ban you, man. Did I click the wrong button? You should have messaged me. Man, if I banned you, I apologize, Steven Sagiball. I did not mean to ban you at all. That was not my intentions. But I don't... No way I did that. Nah. Anyways. You are banned. Or not from this channel. Maybe you're banned like from Twitch. Hold on. I feel like I had a problem up and I don't remember what the problem was. Oh, it's 1864. That's what derailed the stream, man. I went to go look up what happened in the year 1864 and then we went on like a mega tangent. You were talking about the problem, so I assume contest was over. Right. I meant to just delete that one message, man. I didn't mean to ban you. My bad. What happened in 1864? Man, something about some civil war. But anyways, we gotta do this problem. Last substring in lexicographical order. I hate lexicographical order problems. Given a string S, return the last substring of S in lexicographical order. BAB. The substrings are A. Oh, I see what they're saying. I see what they're saying. So it's, man, that's really big. That says 400,000 is the length of S. Sounds a little bit crazy, man. So let me give it some thoughts here. Why do you hate it? Lexicograph, I don't know. I feel it's always some type of weird problem for me. Anytime alright, there's two types of problems I really hate. Besides try problems. I hate lexicographical problems, and I hate problems that say like how many, or swap some numbers to make the number small or big or something like that. All right, so my initial thoughts here is just find like we only need to check from the largest letter, like T, or the furthest letter, lexicographically largest letter, and just check all of those and compare them with each other. Or something like that. But I don't know how to implement that idea, but for sure it has something to do with that, because it's always going to start at the largest letter in the string. Sherman's March to the Sea? I don't even know when the Civil War was. Wilderness, thank you very much for the follow. One last AC to finish strong. I'm gonna try, man. The most famous event in Georgia's history. Who's Sherman? Does Georgia touch the ocean? That's crazy. I didn't know that. March to the sea. Anyways. Not sure why. Oh, you're talking to Steven Sageball? Yeah, I don't think I banned him. Leftmost occurrence of the largest letter to the end of the string. Not necessarily, because what if we had like AAA, T, AAA, TBBA or something. Like that is not, this isn't the answer. It would be like that, right? So I need some ways to figure this out. I literally did this problem earlier today and solved it with a dumb solution because it had bad test cases. Oh no. Civil War is 1776 plus 4.7 years and a couple years around it. Wait, what? 4 That's 80. 87. I don't even know, man. $1865. Wait. Is there more than one Civil War? I think there is like... I don't know, man. General... Who? Burned the entire city of Atlanta to the ground and marched all the way from Atlanta to Savannah on the Atlantic Ocean, burning everything they came across. Total war that destroyed whatever was left of the Confederate moral. Savannah, Georgia is on the beach. Interesting. I don't know my geography. There are 34 substrings possible with LeetCode. You have to order them A to Z and get the last input. Mashek, what's happening? Welcome to the party. Yeah, but that... if you ordered them, that's like too many to order. I learned so much history from this stream sometimes. Yeah, this is actually a history stream now, man. Mountain Dew Baja Blast? Nah, what does that mean? Anyways, I gotta think about this problem. I don't have any great ideas. I suppose if I had all... Man, I can't think of anything that will like pass with time complexity. And maybe it is a try problem, but my brain doesn't really work with tries. I think this one is a bit harder than the rating because they let bad solutions pass. I see. Well, maybe I should try a different one then. I'll do that. Oh wait, I have a different one. This one was also 1864. I think I'll close out with this problem. I'll spend the rest of the stream trying to solve this one, unless it's too easy or something. I would have done better in my history class in college if they brought jerk chicken. Just saying. Yeah, maybe I'll cook some jerk chicken one day and for everybody. I feel like the simplest approach to this problem ends up being the best solution. The previous problem, I'm gonna skip it, man. Here we go. Let me read. Given a binary string S, partition the string into one or more substrings such that each substring is beautiful. A string is beautiful if it doesn't contain leading zeros, if the binary representation of a number that is... It's the binary representation of a number that is a power of 5. Return the minimum number of substrings in such partition if it is impossible to partition the string S into beautiful substrings. Return -1. Power of 5. Let me think about what a power of 5 means. What does this mean, man? Oh, yeah, I see what that means. So you just take all the i's. How's that pass? How does that like pass with the time? Oh, I see, I see. Interesting. Interesting. I see how this happens now. I guess it would pass with time complexity. So is this actually correct? Like with the test cases? It relies on the max function being well implemented. It passed all tests. Robo-Dom in the house. How you doing, man? How's the LeetCode grind? Man, we've been joking around a lot today, Robo-Dom. I'm not gonna lie. But we're trying to do one more problem before the stream ends. You don't get tired from doing more coding after a full work day? Sometimes, but I think it just... my tiredness just goes away when I start the stream. But like right before the stream, sometimes I feel like I can't stay up and I gotta take a nap, or I'm just not feeling it. But once I start streaming, I just start to feel fine. And then I only stream a few times a week. I don't do it every day anymore. Alright. And thank you for that hydrate, Robodom. Cheers. Smart Coder, welcome to the party. Alright, I gotta give this question some thoughts. So, what does a power of 5 mean for us? Let me try and just enumerate a few powers of 5. So we got 5. Well, first we got 1, I suppose. 5 to the 0. Then we got 25. And then we got 125. And then that's where my math stops. So that's 1. That's so binary 1, 4. So what's 25? It would be like 16 plus 8. Right? 16 plus 8, 24, plus 1, 25. What's 125? It'd be 64 plus 32. What's that? 64 plus 32. That's like 96. Plus, man, I can't do mental math. 111101. Oops. 111101. So I guess all the powers of 5. 625. Uh-oh. How do I know it's a power of 5, man? That's what I need to figure out. Adar323, thank you very much for the follow. I don't think using base 2 to analyze base 5 is going to get too far. Huh. Alright, let me read. Doesn't containing any leading zeros, and it's a power of 5. Return the minimum number of substrings. I don't know, man. So, alright, let me tell you what's going through my mind right now. First, I'm thinking, like, can I binary search this by just guessing a number and verifying? I don't think that's an option, because, like, how do you know when to go left, when to go right? It's not always right. And then I'm thinking, is it like as soon as you hit a power of 5, you break? But and then I look at the length, man. And then I'm thinking some other things now. Do I just like backtrack in a way with pruning? Smartman7, thank you very much for the follow. DP? I don't know. DP. Do I just try to, as soon as I get to a power of 5, I cut, or I grow, and then I just max length 15. You can probably just make a lookup table for powers of 5. Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe it's kind of just, you know, cut as soon as you can, or you don't cut, you know. Those are the only, it's like take it or leave it. But I'm gonna try and implement that idea though. I don't even know what to call it. Is it, it's not really backtracking. It's like 2 to the what's 2 to the 15? Is that good? Maybe. Do you know the word break problem? I know of it. Search for each power of 5 and split? Huh. Word break. Do I know this problem? I'm sure. I tried it a long time ago. Man, 2020. I didn't even start streaming back then. Let me see what my code looks like. I don't even know what this... I don't even know what that means, man. Anyways, that's a long time ago. Yeah, I don't know if I know this problem, LeetCode. Given a string S and a dictionary of strings, return true if it can be segmented into a space-separated sequence of one or more dictionary words. Man, I see what you're saying though. I see what you're saying, LeetCode. Can build a try for each power of 5? I don't know. ZBG Dinosaur. What's happening? How you doing? Has it been a while? How long has it been? Alright, what's the next power of 5? 3, 1. Man, it's getting hot. I suppose I should try something, man. So if I just like... Alright, I'm just gonna solve it how I would solve it if I didn't... What would I do? Alright, I'm thinking about iterating through the string and keeping track of like how big it is. Maybe I have to go from right to left, or I'd reverse the string, go from the smallest bit to the largest bit, and keeping track of like the number that the binary string represents as I'm iterating through. And I'll keep like a set of all the powers of 5. And then if I reach to a point where the number is a power of 5, I'd cut. I'd do 2 things. I'd cut, or I'd just keep going. Cut or grow. And then I just return the minimum that I get. Let me try and implement that. I don't keep track of that sort of thing. Right now I'm busy again re-implementing my collision algorithm for my game. And it's being mean and freezing the game. That's unfortunate, man. Can you use coroutines? I don't really know much about coroutines, but here we go. This is like original solution that I think of on my own. It's probably not too great, but like how big do we go up to? I don't know. Can't be more than 10. What should I call this? POW 5. And then somebody said I should never use the POW function, so I'll be like, oh, 5. Can I do that? Wait. Hold on. Couldn't you use log math to determine if the number is a power of 5? You could also just pre-compute a few powers of 5 and test if it's in that set. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. Just times 5. Yeah, so I guess this thing only works for powers of 2. Because I was thinking, like, how would that even work, man? But yeah, that's only for powers of 2. So, man, I'm just gonna use the 5 pow right here. And then I guess if this is like, how many? So this would be like, I don't know, 15 bits. That's like 65,000. I'll just say if it's greater than 66,000, then just break. And then head tennis in the house. How late are you up right now? It's 11:44 and I only got 16 minutes to try and solve this problem, but I think I can do it, man. So this should get me all the powers of 5 that I'm interested in. And what are y'all saying? Coroutines are a feature of C++20 that would let you easily make a function that returns progressively larger powers of 5. Is that like that yield stuff that I saw the other day? Yeah, I'm not too familiar with coroutines or any of that stuff. All right, what am I doing? I have my set. Oh yeah, so I'm like growing and shrinking. So if we're out of bounds, then there's no more splits. But maybe I need, maybe I have to check like if path. Should I add 0 in there? Could it be 0? Hold on. So if, right, and then that's kind of weird. I don't know if that's even necessary. And then this is saying if the like last remaining cut isn't a power of 5, we should return a big number, otherwise it's good. And then we're just gonna, how do I grow the path? So it's gonna be like, we can only cut if it's a power of 5, so so what do we mean when we cut? That means we reset the path to 0. And then if we grow it, it means that we just go to the next element and then path. How do you do it? You multiply it by 2 and then you add man, how my brain ain't working, man. I guess I gotta figure this out. Oh, first I forgot to do this. I gotta reverse my string. Chocolate jackalope, what's happening? If you wanted to do log math, I think you do like, I don't know much about log math, man, to be honest. How long have you been living at your new place? Maybe 4 months? What the hell is 1E9? That's a billion. It's like scientific notation or something like that. All right, I was trying to figure out how do I do this thing. So if this, all right, let me go from right to left. So my path is 0. And then I come to the 1 and it's path times 2 plus 1. So path is 1. I come here and it's path times 2 plus the current. Oh, path. Is it path? So if, why am I confused about how to do this, man? This should be like no brain juice, just do it, you know? So I'm trying to iterate over this and I'm supposed to get 5 because it represents 5, right? So it's like, oh, do I have to remember which position I'm at or something? Oh, maybe I'm going the wrong way. Maybe it should be like, I don't know, man. 1 path times 2. Oh yeah, times 2. That'll be 2 plus the current bit, which is 0. So that's right. So this is 2 in binary. And you go over 1 again. And it's path times 2, which is 4. Plus whether or not that bit is set. Okay, so maybe I don't have to reverse the string then. Yeah, maybe that's... Okay, so path times 2 plus SI minus 0. Yeah, that's what it is. So we can either cut it or we grow it. And I guess we don't have to really cache anything. Maybe it's fast enough because it's small. We'll see. We will see. Not even close. Is everything... Oh, wait. 0 every single time. Oh, and I forgot about that -1 thing. So I don't know why. Maybe like this is wrong. Man, I'm struggling tonight. Too much talk about chicken and history. Let me think, where am I going wrong? So if we can cut, we should try it out. And we should always just grow it. Why would this be? So I should get 101, and then I should cut. Oh, wait. Come on, man. Come on. But maybe like, maybe we need that. No. Where is it going wrong? Something's wrong with my logic. I know this case seems kind of tricky with whatever I have right here. Oh yeah, it can't contain any leading zeros, man. How do I know if it has a leading zero? I guess if the path is 0, if the path is 0, and we're at a 0, we should just return -1 or something, right? How'd I... But what I'm not happy about is like, at least this test case, why is this not passing? So it says the answer is 1, but how do you get that? You cut once. I mean, the answer is supposed to be 2, but I'm guessing 1. Maybe. So this will grow all the way to the end. Maybe, oh, maybe this should be a 1 here. Like, yeah, because that's a cut. I'm confusing myself, man. I don't know what to do. Should I just look at the answer? I think it's almost time for me to go. I can't gather my thoughts for this problem. Like, example 2. Don't look, you can't solve this. Yeah, but time is ticking. Time is running out, man. I feel like I should be able to solve it, but I don't know. Maybe because it's so close to my bedtime, it's like the brain juice is quite low. I wonder if it's like off by 1. So I'd say grows, it tries to cut there. Can save it for another time. Oh shit. There's a dang crazy ass bug right beside me, man. I just killed that thing. That's the craziest bug I've ever seen, man. I'm scared now. Anyways, I don't think I got it in me to do this problem right now. I think that's it for me tonight, man. I feel like it might be getting too late to tackle recursion. Yeah, I feel my brain is like shutting down. Real bug? Yeah, I'm not talking about a programming bug. That was an insane bug. I've never seen a bug like that before. Was not a rat. Anyways, time is up. I think I'm gonna go raid somebody. I feel like I should have been able to at least get somewhat close to a solution, man. Darth Lunara, thank you very much for the follow. Hope to see you around again the next time. Oh, let me just say before I go, I will be traveling. I'm going to be traveling from February 8th to the 16th. So that means I won't be streaming during these times. And February 8th is next week, Thursday. So I guess I'll do the contest this weekend. Then we'll have Monday stream. Then we'll have Wednesday stream. And then I'm out of here for like a week. So don't you worry if you don't see me stream. I'm busy. Let's go raid LeetCode somewhere. Nobody's doing LeetCode. Where are all the LeetCode streamers, man? All you people out there. What are y'all doing? When are you not traveling? Yeah, I'm busy guy, Robodom. What can I say? Zombie Chow, are you gonna start streaming some LeetCode? Where am I traveling to? I'm going to Switzerland. Alright, we gotta raid somebody. It might be B Becca, man. Where's B Becca? B Becca ain't streaming. He should be. Doing some banking? Nah, I am not. I'm doing some work. It's not like a vacation. I'm going because of work. You know, we have offices in Switzerland and stuff that we work closely with. So I gotta go over there and do some things. Coding with strangers? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. We're gonna hit coding with strangers. He's doing some JavaScript and chill. There's no LeetCoders out there right now, so we gotta raid somebody. Be back on most streams in the morning, afternoon time. Yeah, sometimes I lurk in his streams when I'm like at home. Alright everybody, thank you very much for tuning in tonight. I feel like we did a lot of joking around today, talking about history, talking about chicken, talking about cooking, talking about passing American citizenship tests and stuff like that. But we did a little bit of LeetCode too, but maybe not as much as I should have been. Robodom, have a good night. Adios, amigo. Zombie Chow. See you later, man. I might go play some Pal World right now, Zombie Chow. Zombie Killer Whale. Have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. PH Rackery. Frackery. Adios, amigo. El Minson. Have a good night. Ice it black deep. Yeah, Pokemon at home, man. Do you know about Pal World? You've been playing Pal World? Q Ultimus. Off to Pal World. Hopefully. Asia C Mac. Adios, Asia C Mac. And good night, Lysander Trades, Darth Lunara, everybody, Smart Coder, all you people, Chocolate, Jackalope, Het Tannis. Have a good night, everybody. Skip Pharaoh. See ya.
I don't know. I've never done like a print link to replace them. I don't think I've ever done that before. This is actually a really good question. I'm very curious to see how far I can get on this. Oh no! It's Mr. Stadium Girl. It's Mr. Stadium Girl. Hey, what's up, Midnight? What's up, Midnight? My brother in code, how are you? How was your stream? You guys are about to witness me become the best JavaScript programmer this side of Mississippi. You feel me? What's good? What's up? We're about to take we're working on how to problem solve via like these steps from the Odin project. But brief introduction. I feel like we have a lot of crossover. But my name is Hero. This is Coding with Strangers. I'm currently learning JavaScript. And we're trying to figure out like this math problem, or it sounds like math problem, but basically write a program that takes the user's input and prints the number from 1 to whatever the number is. That number we're going to pick is going to be 15 because it gives us every option